was good. Yeah. Okay, take this one. Okay. Yeah, it'll work. Hey beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Shapewear, and this is how I do things. The show where you send me your questions and I'll let you know how I would do things. Now you can take it as advice, use it, don't use it. It is completely up to you. It is your life. No one's forcing you. I'll just let you know what I would do, and if you like what I have to say, maybe you can use it. Now if you want to send me any of your questions or scenarios, head over to my Instagram at @Shapewear and look for this picture right here on my Insta story highlights. Click on the little pink box or respond and let me know what you'd like me to chat about in our next video. Now today we are talking about na. So you guys know, if you watched any of my previous videos, I am a believer in the tsupna. I'd rather die for the tsupna. I am here for the tsupna. I'm a tsupna advocate and I am here to speak about the tsupna. So I got a question from a lady who's just like, girl, I've heard you speak about shapewear before. I've heard you speak about Spanx. I heard you speak about but how do you actually start that thing? What is that thing for? I don't know about the shapewear, tsupna, shape, Spanx, skims business. What do I need to know if I also want to get into the shapewear game? What do I need to know? Where do I need to go? And where do I start? Now there is one basic thing that we have to all agree on when it comes to shapewear. Shapewear is not necessarily about losing weight. It is not about dropping 3 or 4 dress sizes. It does what the name says. It gives you shape. It shapes your body according to what you want to achieve with the thing that you wear underneath. It's classified under the underwear category, but it is something that you wear under your clothes, above your underwear, or you can decide to go sans underwear if you want to. So you can shape your body. So whatever dimples, pimples, flabs and flops you may have, shapewear will help to and whatever you need to get into shape. That's what shapewear is about. The name is in the shape, right? The function is in the name. Shapewear. Whatever shape you're trying to achieve, the shapewear will help you get there. Whether it is lifting or sucking in or giving you a bit of, the shapewear is meant to help you with that. Now, I'm a firm believer of shapewear. I'll tell you how I actually became one. After I gave birth, I went home for a few weeks. Now, I was with my mom taking care of the baby, otherwise known as Boteti. And I was there, and I think my mom could tell that I was feeling a little self-conscious about my boob. So she went out and she got me my first pair of high-waist short shapewear. And that really helped to cinch in the stomach, and that really helped. Now it doesn't mean that I lost the stomach, it just meant that it helped to it temporarily while I had the shorts on. So I've seen my sister wear shapewear, I've seen a whole lot of women wear shapewear, and it doesn't take away from your body, it just adds, lifts, and gives it a little bit of support where you need it, you know? It lifts where it needs to be lifted, smooths where it needs to be smooth, and flattens and gives curves where the curves need to be. So here are the 5 things that you need to know about shapewear. First things first, my number 1, buying shapewear is not an excuse to buy a size smaller. Let me tell you, when you see shapewear, you'll see something this small. And then you look at the small thing and you bring it to your waist and you'll be like, but how? Shapewear stretches already, okay? And you may think that, okay, fine, shapewear is gonna cinch in my waist, it's gonna flatten my stomach, it's going to do other things to my body, so naturally I should go a size smaller, right? No, honey. It's not how it works. If you want to pass out in public, you buy the wrong size shapewear. I've had that happen to me before, where I wear something so tight, I couldn't burp, I couldn't fart, I couldn't digest my food. You will pass out. That stuff is So you want to buy the right size. If you are a medium, buy a medium. If you are a small, buy a small. A lot of the times you can't find extra smalls in shapewear, and honestly, start at small. You'll be fine. It will still wrap the way that it needs to wrap. And it also will make sure that it's not uncomfortable. If something is too tight, it's actually not good for you health-wise. It's not good for your little girl. It's not good for those later on varicose veins that you're going to be getting when you're older. You want to wear something that supports your body and is the right size. So don't go a size smaller, go for your size. They've made it with you in mind. So remember that, no size smaller, stick to your size. Number 2 is that before you leave the house, you need to know what are you trying to achieve with your shapewear. You don't just go and you're just browsing. Because different shapewear does different things. There are over 15 different types of shapewear, and they all achieve different things. There's the shaping thong, there's the shaping briefs, there's a shaping dress, there's a shaping leggings. Listen, you can shape almost anything in your body. Even if you've got the vai-vai, you literally can shape that as well, right? It just temporarily in whatever outfit you have. So in your mind, you want to know, okay, what is it that I want to achieve? Do I want to cinch in my waist? Do I want to control the stomach area? Do I have a little bit of a flat ass and I need to it up a little bit? Do I need something that's gonna hold my back? Do I need something that's gonna help my thighs, right? So you may have thighs that rub together and you're just like, I need to control the situation between my thighs. You may have a butt that you may want to flatten or a butt that you want to lift. Have your goal in mind already when you go out and you buy your shapewear. That way you won't get into a situation where you're buying the wrong one or you're wasting your money on something that is not going to give you what you want. You may want to control the waist, but because you're always wearing pants, you don't want to get one that is a bikini shape, because that is just going to give you panty lines, and we don't do panty lines. Not here. The other thing that you want to remember is that shapewear both flattens as well as lifts. Now you want to know, what do you want to flatten or smooth out and what do you want to lift? For example, a lot of shapewear that covers both the butt and the stomach will flatten the stomach while being loose around the butt. Now if you want your butt to be raised, you'll want to find that on the shapewear under the butt there's an extra little tight piece that makes your butt be lifted, while around the butt area you want that to be loose so it can accentuate and it can just. The third thing that you want to remember when you go out and buy shapewear is that quality gives you more wear. Now you might buy something the first time, and remember, it comes in different shapes, different sizes, and different fabrics. So you want to try and go for your poly blend, meaning that you want the elasticity with a bit of breathability. Remember, we got a girl down there, she needs to breathe. She doesn't want to be cooped up with no ventilation, right? So you want something that gives you a bit of breathing space while it's still elastic enough to keep things together. The quality means that you are able to wear it and wash it a number of times. You want to keep this at least for more than a year. Shapewear already is not that expensive, so you're looking at about, depending if you're going to, your Shayleys or your Woolies, you can spend about 200-300 rand on a pair of shapewear, and you need just about 2 or 3 in your wardrobe to get by. So from a pricing point of view, it is quite affordable, but you still want to look for quality. You want to be able to wear it and wash it without it losing its elasticity. There's certain shapewear, you'll decide that you want to buy something for under 100 rand and the quality is not that great. You'll wear it and wash it, and the second time you wear it, it's lost its shape. You don't want that. Remember, with shapewear, you can wear it with multiple outfits, multiple times, and it should be a staple in your wardrobe. So if you are going to invest in it, try and look for brands that people say are good, and try and look for something that you know has staying power. So quality is important because this is an investment piece. And that just links up to point number 4. Read reviews and ask your friends. Listen, if you can't talk to your friends about shapewear, then do you really have true friends? Will your friends let you walk around with dimples in your butt and you know you don't want them? Will your friends let you walk around with shapewear that's just showing? Will your friends let you buy shapewear that doesn't work? Those aren't friends. Those are not friends. They need to tell you the truth, okay? So you need to ask your friends, yo guys, what are you using for shapewear? What supna are you using? What binders are you using? And And you want something that's comfortable, you want something that's breathable, you want something that's good quality. So if your friends aren't going to be the ones who are going to give you the lowdown on the right brands to wear, then go online. Try and shop for the brands online and look at the reviews that people have for yourself. Remember, seeing the shapewear isn't actually going to change your mind much because, like I said, the size it is and the work that it does, the size and the look of things is deceiving. So if you're a medium, you want to buy a medium. Don't judge by the size of the shapewear when you buy it. It stretches, it's meant to stretch. So when you shop online, you are able to see that, okay, fine, I want something that cinches in the stomach and lifts up my butt. You're then going to look for the shape that you want and then read the reviews on the brand. People leave reviews for a reason, and you should start leaving reviews too. That I've washed this once, it lost shape, or somebody saying that I've had this for a year, it's a good buy. That's what you want to look for. How many stars are people giving it? That way, you'll be in the know about which brand works for you and which brand doesn't. I've used Shelly and I've used Woolies as well. I think that there are other brands that are tighter and last longer, but for the amount of times that I've worn my shapewear, it's really done a good job for me and it's still keeping its shape, and I'm still very happy with the results it's giving me. And this brings me to point number 5. Now, I know that you've noticed I've said nothing about the shapes, I've said nothing about the brand so far. But when you want to start off buying your shapewear, start with the basics. In my opinion, there's about 3 or 4 shapes that you need in your wardrobe that will fit any occasion that you have, okay? If you have these 3 pieces in your wardrobe, you are sorted. Whatever dress you want to wear, whatever pants you want to wear, whatever outfit that you have, these 3 have got you sorted. I promise you, no one's going to know what's happening underneath there. They are just going to see that things are just smooth. Smooth. That's what shapewear does. It smooths out things, right? So number 1, the one that I would definitely go for as my very first shapewear, if I've never had one before, I'd definitely go for the high waist shorts. So these are my high waist shorts. You can definitely tell that I've worn them before. These are from Woolies. So these have a waistband that comes right under my bra. Sometimes I can tuck it in under my bra. I do have a short torso, so if you have a longer torso, it might come just above your waistline, right? So these are high waist, so it goes right under my bra, and then there's the shorts area. As you can see, this is the front, and then on the back, it's got an extra elasticity line right under the butt. So what it does, it is lifts my bum, which works really well. So the elasticity is around the waist, on the side of my hips, and right under the butt. What I like about these ones is sometimes shapewear right at the bottom will give you this line in your pants, and people can definitely tell she's wearing something under her pants, ne? Yeah, kitsupna. As much as shapewear, there's nothing wrong with shapewear, but you know how ladies are, they'll judge you nonetheless. Even though you're looking good, they just want to judge you. Skawar, bajalas. So you just want to make sure that whatever's happening at the leg, the foot of the pants, you want to make sure it's nice and loose. That way it won't hug your thigh and leave a bump on your thigh. So if you already have your high waist shorts, the next thing that you want to get for yourself is the waist shaper. It's literally just from under your bra until just halfway through the butt, and it just shapes the middle area of your body. It gives you that cinched in waist. It gives you a little bit of control around if you have any love handles, it controls that as well. So you can wear this with jeans, with a dress. You don't want to wear it with a bodycon dress, anything that's tight even through the waist, because it ends right halfway through the bum. So you may get a little bit of that transition line, that little bump that you may get where the waist trainer ends. So it's something that you can wear if you know that you've cinched in your waist and you want that control around the love handles and the waist, then you can definitely wear the waist shaper. Remember, this is not a waist trainer, it's a waist shaper. It's just to shape your waist. A waist trainer is a completely different thing. Then the third one that I would have in my wardrobe, if I've got myself the high waist shorts, if I've got myself the waist shaper, is this. This is actually the first one I bought for myself. This is what they call an open bust shape dress, all right? So this is the front. You can remove the straps on this. So I've removed my straps. It goes under the bust, and you wear it underneath whatever dress you have. It shapes the stomach and it shapes the thighs just a little bit. The problem I have with this one is it feels so good around the bust. It feels good around the back. It also shapes the back really well. It does tend to ride up. So it has the little lace finishings, which I really love. It makes me feel so feminine and a little bit of sexy, just a little bit of sprinkle of sexiness. This does tend to ride up a bit. So if I'm wearing it under a loose dress, I would find that it comes right until under my butt, which I would say to help that from happening, you want something that shapes the outside of your thighs. This only shapes your waist area. So it only shapes from here until here. So on my back as well, it pinches in my back and it gives me a really nice posture. I would definitely say that if you want something like this, you'd wear it with a looser dress. You can even wear it with a bodycon dress. If the bodycon dress holds it down, it's actually really good. A whole lot of brands have different types of shapewear. Like I said, 15 different styles. If you have just these three, your high waist shorts, if you have your waist shaper and your dress, you can wear anything. Everything and anything will work for you. But if you want that overall person, if you are an overachiever, there is one that actually does all three put together. It's an open bust body shapewear that has shorts. It's literally 3-in-1. The problem with that is that sometimes you may want to wear something else, and if you only have one in your wardrobe, you're gonna wear it out and it's going to finish, and then one day it's just going to go, I'm over, I quit, I'm clicking out, I don't want to work for you anymore. So that is the 411 on shapewear. If you've never had anything in your wardrobe before, trust me, just go and buy it and you will see how well it works for you. I used to be one of those people on some, no, I won't buy shapewear. I shall not deceive people. Hey, go buy shapewear. It will feel good inside. Everything that you have, if you have a bodycon dress, right, you don't have to you're not trying to change your body. You're trying to support your body. Dresses fit differently under shapewear. Shapewear gives you the figure that you want. It makes dresses slide on, right? So dresses won't be holding on for life. They're just sitting there. And sometimes, for example, my dresses will ride up to this part of my body. But if I'm wearing shapewear, then the dress will fit the way it's supposed to. And I love that about shapewear. Shapewear is not about changing a body that you don't love. Shapewear is about supporting the body so that the outfit fits better, so that the outfit sits better on you, and it makes your life more comfortable. If you wear shapewear, you can eat all the food you want to eat. Everything will still stay. It will stay. It will just be, and it will never let you go until you go home, and then you can do all that you want afterwards. So those are my 5 tips if you're going to go buy shapewear. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. If you want to see more Fashion Friday tips, then definitely give me a big thumbs up and let me know what you want to hear about next. If you've had some experiences with shapewear, comment down below and let me know. Let's get this conversation started. But that's it from me today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I'm Kopana Shimange and this is how I do things.